Hi, everybody. Welcome to the QB School, your home for the highest level of football analysis available anywhere. I'm JT O'Sullivan. Today, Big Play Tuesday. We're looking at a big play. Could have been a huge play right here. The Bucs surging the last couple of weeks. Mike Evans down here on the bottom of the screen versus Richard Sherman. Bump coverage. He doesn't do it well. Gaps him. Jameis Winston, big-time hookup right there. We're going to look at exactly why this big play could have been a huge play with a better ball. Keeps him in bounds. Mike Evans knows it. He's upset. He doesn't say puck there. He knows he missed a chance at a touchdown right here. Love the release. Gaps him. Mailbox up. Running away from him. He can't run from him. He doesn't do bump coverage like that. He's more of an off, 3-deep zone defender. But nice little throw there. Could have been an absolute huge play, but it was a big play. We'll talk about why. Break it down. Welcome to the QB School. All right, let's break it down here. Nice little motion in, 3-by-1 cover, 3-by-1 formation. Talk about the defense first. You see it right here, bump coverage. You know, it doesn't matter if it's man or zone. That's man coverage right here. On the top side, they would do a little 3-weak right here. So zone coverage, 3-deep. This guy's going to get on the far hash. The ball's on this hash. The defender, middle field defender is going to be on the opposite hash. They're going to play 3-deep up here to essentially this loose bunch up here. Concept up here is basically a tight dagger. Not a lot of winners right here, but this is the matchup we're going to look at. Bottom of the screen, we're going to get a go route right here versus bump coverage. This guy is not a great bump defender. Come up, he gaps him at the line of scrimmage. I love the mailbox up, little flag, keep running, hand up, separates from him. He can't keep up, and then we're going to talk about the ball too. A little bit better of a ball here really makes this a touchdown as opposed to just a big play. So here it is. You see the throw, takes him towards the sideline, runs him out of bounds. Not the greatest throw in the world. We'll talk about exactly how they teach this in the league. Most teams call it throw it down the red line. We'll talk about it right here. On most practice fields, when you go to throw this thing, we'll break it down even further. When you go to throw this thing, most teams on their practice field will have a red line that runs halfway between the numbers and the sideline. And so teams call it teaching you throw it down the red line. So you always want to try to throw it down the red line. I think it's 6 yards, somewhere in the middle. Doesn't matter. So that you're trying to teach the receiver to get on front of him, stack him just like he is, and run right down the red line. You do this in practice all the time. So when you miss this throw, where he misses this throw almost out of bounds, a never in history ball, you're basically missing it by 6 yards. So the accuracy is something that, holds him back, obviously, in his game. But this is a perfect example of what should be a touchdown, which is just a big play. So again, come back, watch it again. The release, I'm watching down here at the bottom of the screen. This is the matchup you want. You come up 3rd and 8, I think it is right here. You see bump coverage. You know that you've got a middle field, closed, open read probably. So it looks like it's going to be open. When you get this invert, middle field closed, with this guy on the far hash away from where your go route is, you know you got him. Love the mailbox thrown up by Evans too. Nice job. They're getting coached up down there, Tampa Bay wide receivers. You see him, gap him, mailbox up, throw, takes him out of bounds. Not good enough. Big play, could have been a huge play. So now let's watch it from the tight. We'll talk a little bit about his footwork. So first thing I want us to watch, 3rd and long, they do a nice job protecting him. So they motion in, tight end in here, basically create a 7-man protection where they're going to take the edge off these outside pass rushers. So you get these two super wide splits by their defensive tackles. You know something's up, probably some sort of games. They end up running, I think, a TE over here, end up getting pressure on the quarterback, on Winston, getting a hit on him. But I love the idea of taking pressure off, giving him clean throws. So then pass pro-wise, so let's watch the pass pro first. So bring it in. We got chips off the edge. They don't need the chips, but the little stunt gets the hit on him. So they get home, do a nice job. That's playing quarterback in the league. You're going to get hit sometimes. So here he comes, brings in again. Now I want to watch the footwork. Most people would teach to throw a go, just be from the gun. It'd be under center. It'd be 5 steps. From the gun, it'd be 3 and a hitch, or 3 and a shuffle, 3 and a reset, whatever you want to call it. So 1, 2, 3, hitch, and let it go. Keep your eyes down the middle of the field. Don't really need to because the middle field player is way over here on this other hash. So basically, it is 3. Come on now. I can do better. So 3, let it hitch, let it go. 40 yards down the field, 45 yards down the field, down the red line. Right here, let's watch his footwork. It's kind of sloppy in my opinion. It's 3 in like a weird shuffle reset thing. So 1, 2, 3. Like that's a weird, like that's not normal footwork. So he could do himself favors in my opinion. Just take 3, keep your eyes down the field, reset and throw it. Don't do that like weird shimmy shake at the end. It's like 3 and like a half step. I don't know what it is, but I think it definitely doesn't help his accuracy when he's taking those extra steps for no reason. So I think it gets his body all out of whack, out of rhythm, and then he just lets his thing flail almost out of bounds on him. So it's a bummer from that standpoint. Love to see him just take 3 and let it go. We already talked about the pass pro, but again, you're going to get hit on these 3rd and long situations. But the footwork right here, I really think he could do himself some favors. Just take 3, a hitch, and throw a strike down the red line. Don't throw that sucker out of bounds like that. So hopefully you all enjoyed the video. Let me know. Comment on it. Subscribe to the channel, please. If you want to get more involved, get over to the Patreon community for the quarterback meetings. Thanks so much for watching.